Hello everybody, Dominomial here, and welcome back to another episode of Mario Party 3. Last episode, we beat Woody Woods on our second attempt, but that's still pretty good track record for Super Hard. I was expecting to fail a few more times during this playthrough, but I'm actually nearing the end kinda quickly. But, now, well, you know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a duel. You've overcome yet again, Yoshi. Now I shall give you the Love Star stamp. The best cutscene in the game doesn't happen until a little bit later, though. I was a bit confused on the timing when that happens. Oh, now... just the face I wanted to see. Peach, how are you doing? How do I do a Peach voice? I don't know, but let's figure it out. When you speak of... No. Peachy! When you speak of love, you speak of Peach, so shouldn't the love star be mine? That's what she's saying. I feel like I might have I don't know what accent I gave Peach, but it's definitely not Peach. What shall we do? Whatever, I gave my best attempt at it. If I offended somebody, well, yes, you can blame my very bad voice acting for that. Of course, you must battle onto Blowhard's duel map. Yes, the map is actually called Blowhard, and yes, this is the best duel map in the game. It is the best board gimmick, because it requires you to think, unlike a lot of the other duel maps. Well, if you're ready, let's go to Blowhard. Okay, I'll explain what the map does once we get into it, as usual. But, Blowhard, best duel map in the game. Welcome, Yoshi. Yes, I know. We're doing this whole do-si-do. Tumble's just telling us the rules that we're already accustomed to. Okay. So, we get to duel Peach. Woo. Peach is coming back for revenge. Okay. I've been waiting for you. This is Blowhard. First, we have to decide on the turn order. I'll spin around and we'll see which side comes up. Is it gonna be me again? It's been me every time, so far. Okay. It's me again! How many coin flips is that? Let's see, 1, 2, 3... We've done the dual map for Chilly Waters. And, Bloober Sea. Plus, the map for Spiny Desert. That's 3 coin flips I've won on the first time, and this is the 4th one. So this is a 6.25 chance of winning, of being 4 coin flips won consecutively. Or I guess 1 over 2 to the power of 4, which is 1 over 16. Wait. Yeah, okay. I'm going to have Boo in the front this time. Okay. Right. And Peach starts out with one of the most useful partners, Toad, because she doesn't have to pay me. Okay, so this map is really generic layout-wise, like all the dual maps, but it is a bit more interesting than your standard loop. Basically, anytime you get into one of the 4 cardinal directions, north, east, south, or west, you can choose to go to this intersection in the middle. And once you get to this intersection, you can choose which way you want to go, right, left, or down, or up, or wherever you came from. Well, every direction besides where you came from. Now then, you see the eyeballs in the fan. I see the eyeballs and the fan. What does it do? Well, whenever you walk over that, your partners will swap positions. So, If you have a Womp in the back, it'll be put up to the front and you can't attack. So it can screw you over or it can potentially benefit you. You have to think around the fan and when you want to use the shortcut to the middle. And so either you want to build a team that's really good offense and defense, like, I don't know, a Piranha Plant and a Wop, and make sure, like, not to use the shortcut, or to use it in even intervals, or, like, you have to plan around the shortcut, is what I'm trying to say. I want to gamble, though, so I was going to go to the shortcut, but I want to gamble. I should turn off Discord. I just got a notification feed from one of my friends. Yes. Yes. The podcast that they're doing. Now I'm going to turn off Discord real quickly. 'Cause Discord is annoying during recording sessions. Okay, now that that's done. Oh no, ×2, ×4. No. You know I gotta go for the ×4. Because this is the only time that the Little Chomp can feasibly win this game. Go, Little Chomp. Go, Little Chomp. Oof. Normally I wouldn't go for the ×4, but I only had 10 coins anyway, so it didn't really matter too much. And besides, Peach will probably land on a minigame space, and then everything will just be dandy. One notable thing about this board is that, like, 1/3 of the spaces are Game Guy. There's a lot of Game Guy spaces on this board. So 2 or ×64. Peach, go for the ×64. I bet... Okay, you didn't. You didn't. I bet you won't go for the ×64. How dare you not go for the ×64? The ×64 is going to win now. You know that, right? No, it's not. But the ×64 actually took a bite out of the cake, which is pretty rare. Much less actually winning the game. But I have seen the ×64 win when I was a child. When I played this game, like when I was 5. Okay. So she had the gimme one, and I had the ×2, ×4, which is a legitimate challenge to decide one. Okay, well, if I go left, she's going to attack me, so let's just go down and hope for a happening. Give me coins, or switch places, anything is good. Plus 20 coins, that's good. So let's just pretend that I picked the ×2s and won that chop game. Now we get to see the gimmick in action. Now Peach can't attack me with Toad, because Toad is now in the bag. If I went left, she actually wouldn't have been able to attack me anyway because of the positioning of Toad. I forgot to take into account the fan, which is crucial in this board. You need to take the fan into account whenever you're planning. You don't have a partner to attack with. Well, shoot. So this board is really fun, and it's actually like one of the really legitimately fun duel modes. Duel boards. I wish they made more maps like this. Fleshed out the system a tiny bit more, like maybe made the boards a bit more complex with their gimmicks. Like this one. But also short and sweet like they usually are. Like, this is a fun mode, it just needs fleshing out. That's my stance on this in Mario Party 3. And it's a shame no other Mario Parties did really interesting duel maps like this anyway. So, I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh. Peach got a Thwomp. Thwomps have a unique special ability. They have 0 attack, so why would you want a Thwomp? Well, they can instantly kill partners. So if somebody has a very buff Womp, you could just use a Thwomp to just off them. I think I'm going to go left to stall out my roll a little bit instead of going to the middle. And I'm going to go up and get my partner. Okay. Goomba. So, if I put Goomba in front, Peach will be able to attack me and directly kill Goomba. But if I put Goomba behind me, she won't be able to attack me with the Womp. But when I go through the shortcut, I'll be able to attack her with the Goomba, because the Goomba will be up front. Oh, coin flip. Fuck yeah. I'm confident in my coin flips. I've never lost a coin flip in this game. Well, I've never won a coin flip determining duels, but... remember, guys. Right is always right. Except for when it's wrong. This is what happens when I come in overconfident about my luck. Okay. Jeez, the audience is even laughing, like, how dare you fail that coin flip? I could have easily gotten that coin flip. Okay, cool. Laugh it off all you want. Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. She was going to crush my Goomba anyway if I put it up front. This map is really chaotic, just with all the game guys and the gimmick of the board. I love this map. I keep repeating this, but I actually genuinely love this map. It's so fun. Let's see if Peach gets a coin flip. If she does, she's cheating. If she doesn't, then, well, sucks to suck. I guess in this case, left is always right. Oh, Peach tried to double her money? How unfortunate. Well, it's okay, I can still come back from this. You saw the last one. I think 5 turns have passed about now. Like, yeah, 5 turns have passed. I think my best bet is to go down to the minigame. Because Peach is going to attack me with Toad, which isn't a huge loss, but I definitely will lose the initiative. Like, if she rolls more than a 3. But I can still go back to start faster than I would normally if I went around the outside. I didn't catch the chicken! Catch the chicken! Yes, I caught the chicken. This is the silliest duel minigame. Also, I like Yoshi's talk with the chicken. It just went up on his head. Peach, you really don't sound too distraught over that loss. Which, to be fair, you do have the really useful economy-saving Toad by your side, and 47 coins. Peach is guaranteed to only pay 10 coins per turn now that her partners are powered up. Let's hope I roll high so that she doesn't... Well, I mean, I rolled the unlikely 1, but she also rolled the 1, so it's not that bad in the end. Ah yes, spin me round, right baby, right, round, round, like a record baby, spin me right, round, round. I got the lyrics completely wrong, but, you know, references. Okay. Plus 20. Thanks, game. Toad is now in front. And she's gambling again. Because, you know, when you're running out of money, you gotta gamble to make more. That's just how life works. Well, no, don't take that advice to heart, guys. Don't actually, like, gamble for your life. Just gamble for small change, and if you win big, you win big. But Peach isn't going to win big. She only has, like, a 20% chance of winning. It's going to be the Toad. Or the Koopa. Okay, she won. Play safe, win game, I guess. Okay. Please give me a good partner that can just tap into Peach's life force. Like Toad, which doesn't do jack shit. Where's Peach? I can't go and attack her. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My best bet is to literally put Toad in front, and then go around the circle again and find another partner. Okay. Let's see what happens. Return to start. Woo! I got 2 partners in 1 turn. Yes, let's do this in front. You know what I could do? Well, no. I don't even need to do that. What I was thinking of doing was to, get a double Toad team to power up the Toads. But the economy doesn't really matter in this board because there's a shit ton of game guy and you're most likely to land on him anyway. So, Piranha Plant. He saved me last time. Piranha Plant is actually just the best partner for DPS. Okay, Peach loses her power-up, fortunately, which makes it easier for me to attack with Piranha Plant. And she's replacing her Toad? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, she's not replacing her Toad. Let's open up my sparkling water. I've been really thirsty today. I already went through 1 can. This is actually really good for me, being spawned over there. Because... Oh, Motor Rooter. Minigame I haven't shown off yet. Move left and right along the boost pads. Avoid the electricity. This is N64 analog stick, so it's kind of finicky. But... yeah. Oh. If you keep boosting, you will reach max speed, but you still want to keep going along the boost panels to keep that max speed. Around corners, rather. The corners can block your view of electricity, so keep that in mind. So sometimes you just run into electricity if you're going really fast. But still, in general, you want to go really fast. And if you can, if you're skilled enough, you want to screen peek at the other person's side. Thing is, I'm playing against the computer. They have perfect analog control. I don't. So that's the difference between a human and a computer. So whenever that minigame pops up, I'm not going to win. But it doesn't matter. Because Peach is going to have her Toad killed anyway by me. Okay. Now, because since I start here, I don't get blown around, and I can choose which direction I go since I spawned here. So you really don't want to be the one to trigger that minigame countdown, unless you have a really big roll or you're confident that like the opponent can't hit you because of lack of partners or something else. Huh. Okay. But I'm gonna go back up to Game Guy and gamble because I'm losing coins quickly, and I might want to change my Toad anyway. I already got a good hit on Peach, and I don't really need to worry about her catching up to me or doing damage with that Whomp, or Thwomp, rather. Coin flips again! No. So... okay. Let's see where Toad ends up. Remember, guys. Remember, guys. Right is always right. Except for when it's wrong. Okay. 14 coins, I didn't have much to lose anyway. Okay. I lose my partners, and now I just roll. Woo. Haha, this game is fun. Woo. Goomba. Well, let's put you in the back, Goomba. Or I have 7 spaces left? Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, let's put him in the back. Let's put him in the back, because I was thinking of chasing after Peach, but I can't exactly do that. I'm 1 short. So, I'm gonna go gamble again. I'm a gambling addict. What can I say? Dicey Dungeons is probably coming out on the Switch tomorrow because of the Indie World Direct, but by the time this is uploaded, it's going to be January, so none of you guys give a shit. Why do I keep getting the coin flip? I keep getting the coin flip. Well, remember, guys, right is always right. Except for when it's wrong. Well, so I was just bragging in this episode about how I succeeded 4 coin flips for the duel start in a row. I failed 3 coin flips in a row as of right now in this one board. And meanwhile, Peach is just hoarding a ton of money and only getting money from Game Guy. Also, that is a useless combo. That is a useless combo. Because what are you gonna do with the Thwomp in the back? Tank some damage? You want to crush... You can't do actual damage to the other player with double Thwomps. But hey, their salary decreases because you have 2 of them. Oh wow, so good. Double Thwomp combo is probably one of the weakest combinations you could go for. Goomba, again! What's up with the Goombas? I have 6 moves. What do I even do? I mean, I can't even go near Peach, because if she initiates a duel with me, she's just going to crush my Goomba. So I'm just gonna go back and try and get another partner. Hopefully not gamble my life savings away. I don't want to do that. But oh no, that Goomba is massive now. He's buff. But 4 attack power for 4 coins? That's pretty cheap DPS. Cheaper than a Piranha Plant. And if Peach goes in front of me for whatever reason, I will be able to knock her down to 1 health. She's not, but I can still catch up with her if she goes left. But she's not, because she wants to get rid of her double Thwomp setup. So early in this episode, I did mention that I grew up with this game. I was so scared it was hard pieces. Yes, you already know that I grew up with an N64, and that I grew up with a lot of N64 games like Smash Bros. 64, Mario Kart 64, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. I grew up with a whole lot of the N64 classics, save for Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, and GoldenEye, and F-Zero. But I did have quite a few of the classics. But I never played Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask because those games scared me as a kid. So what games I played instead were... What do I want? Probably a Goomba, actually, just to get the synergy, and it's cheap. Well, a Boo is final, so... It's basically a Goomba that can counterattack. Although I wanted that small attack buff. So... But oddly enough, this game was one of my most played games. Why? I couldn't tell you. I think even back when I was a kid, I realized how much strategy there could be implemented into this game. And, well, all these strats that I'm explaining to you, all these strategies, like the reverse shroom, and like how to manipulate your rolls with like the gates and like the partners, and everything that I've been explaining to you in these videos, like in like some of the tips to winning minigames. Granted, I did watch a Zoom's-like video on Identifying Luck Mario Party 3, which if you have a few hours to spare, that's a really good video to watch if you want to know more in-depth how to win this game more consistently. But I've been implementing these strategies a lot, even since I was a kid. Like, granted, as a kid, I wasn't good at minigames, but I knew that reverse shrooms were broken. And I knew some of the smarter strategies because when I did play Mario Party 3 with my older brothers and sister, yeah, one sister that played Mario Party 3 with me, they kind of taught me all that stuff through having those methods being used against me, and then I started to implement them against computers. So this is not me trying to brag like, oh, I was amazing at this game as a kid. I fucking sucked at this game. Also, I skipped a vine there. That was cool. I fucking sucked at this game. And also, kids really just are awful in general. I was no exception to that rule. I was one of the most horrible kids I know. Or I knew. It's not like I bullied people or anything like that, but I was just a little demon back then. Back then, whenever I was losing like one of these games, like if I was losing a game of Mario Party, or if like I lost against Smash Brothers or Mario Kart, any of the competitive multiplayer games that even a kid could play, whenever I lost to my older siblings, I would just smash the cartridge in the console, and it would freeze the game. And yeah, I'm glad to say that I don't do that anymore, but sometimes I feel like doing that. Sometimes I just feel like throwing my controller at the screen sometimes. Like, I don't know, if Peach were to get times 10 multiplier out of this minigame, she would be almost at the coin limit, and then I would want to throw my controller at the screen. Peach isn't going to get the times 10, unless she rolls a 4. Yeah, okay. She didn't get the times 10. She lost all her coins. Finally. Thank God. But yeah. Like, even outside of video games, I was still a really annoying kid. For example, kids all have sweet tooths and all that, right? Like, every kid loves sweets. And I myself, like, even though I've become less tolerant to sugar, and, like, I actually start to feel, like, the effects of sugar, like, no, I shouldn't have had that, like, last muffin, like, I feel like shit. Even though I can feel the downsides of sugar now, and, like, I'm more aware of what I eat, or I'm trying to be more aware of what I eat, back then, I just ate desserts and, like, cookies and just sugary stuff all day. That's kind of how I became fat in the first place. I don't know why I went up here, just out of instinct, I guess. But yeah, like, every once in a while, I would throw, like, a tantrum if I didn't get any desserts. And I would force my older sister, JoJo, to make cakes for me, basically. Like, make a cake and I want a slice or two. Like, box cake, not, like, actual, like, good cake, but still. Box cake, brownies, or cookies. And I would definitely annoy her until she did, and she hated me for that. She got her revenge one time by locking me inside the bathroom. So, yeah, both of us are cool now. I guess both of us have collectively matured and stopped hating each other. Which is good. It's good. But, yeah. That... Even though I'm not a kid anymore, and I'm glad I'm not a kid anymore, being a kid, I don't remember anything from when I was a kid. Like, when I try to remember back on it, it just feels like some kind of distant fever dream I had several years ago. Like, did I really do that as a kid? Wow, I was dumb as fuck back then. Stuff like that. Yeah, it's just better to attack Peach with Blizzard, even if he only does 1 damage. So I'm glad I'm not a kid anymore, but even though I'm not a kid anymore, oh boy, I've had to be around kids or children for a majority of my life. Just for reference, I'm 19. Yeah, I'm 19 right now. And I've had to deal with children ever since I was about 8 years old. So, I don't know why I'm distracted by this minigame. But, being the youngest of 6, you have older siblings. I have a few older sisters and a couple of older brothers. So, of course, my oldest sister had, okay, this minigame. My oldest sister, she had her first child when I was about 8, and yes, I have been an uncle ever since I was 8 years old. And let me tell you, as an 8-year-old, still a kid, being around a literal baby, it made me hate kids, even though I was a kid myself back then. I was a hypocritical child back then, because, boy, I hate screaming children. I just hate children in general. It's not like I'm mean towards children or anything. It's just like, I hate how loud they are. Whenever they're around, I automatically go onto, tolerant child mode. And yeah, cool. Oh, you want me to play with you? And then, I'll just, mildly, jostle their toys around and, pretend to play along, and then, wait till somebody else takes over, because, kids are kids. They're annoying, and especially being really young and growing up with nieces and nephews that were only, not too much younger than me in actuality. It's just, whenever you're, 11, 12, and then, you have, a niece who's 4 and a nephew who's only, 2 at the time. Not even 2, no. The nephew came later, I was, 13 or so. But the age difference makes a lot, because, you mature quickly in your first 18 years of life, and then after you're 18, you still kinda are. You're basically just an adult child after you're 18. You make stupid mistakes, and then you have to learn. And yeah, you basically, after you're 18, you're technically an adult, but you still don't know a whole lot about the world. I don't know a whole lot about the world too much, because I'm only 19. But that's why I'm trying to experiment with different things, Let's Play. I don't know, it's a work in progress experiment. But I think I just had a really bad first experience with children, because my first niece, when she was a baby, she would just scream. Whenever I, asked my sister, hey, can I hold her just for a little bit? I want to, try holding her, because, I wanted to prove that I could be some kind of, cool uncle that could reliably take care of his niece or nephew. Or, you know what I mean, of his niece. But whenever she would get slightly jostled, she would just scream the most horrendous screech. And yeah, I just didn't want to hold her ever since. Like, whenever, like, there were future family members, I'm like, no, no, no. No, no, no. I don't want to take care of them. So I'm just kind of like somebody that watches other people take care of children and tries to stay out of the chaos. But they still get me involved because I'm the laid-back, cool uncle, I guess. I don't know. Look, I still like my nieces and nephews just fine. I just... Children are just annoying. You guys get it. Children are annoying. End of story. Well... yeah, that's basically the end of story. I might talk a bit more about my family in the next episode, because I have a couple of other stories that are kind of interesting, not related to children. But I just wanted to say that, yes, I am experienced with children, unfortunately, and I've had to deal with suffering from them for most of my life. Please save me from the children. Or please, can I just, like, take a time, like, can I just time travel to, like, 15 years in the future to, like, when they're all, like, grown up around my age and I can just, like, talk to them normally? That's too much to ask for. Yes, so I hate children being annoying, but also I get they're just children. They're kind of meant to be annoying. So, yeah. That's all for now. How distressing! Whoa. How distressing! How distressing! How do I do Peach? Oh, how distressing! No, that's too high. That's what she says. You've won yet again. Now show me your stamp card to me. Okay, cool. We've defeated Peach in the best duel map of the game. Oh, okay, okay. You aren't finished yet. Your next objective is to get the Courage Star stamp. For that, you must journey to the Creepy Cavern Battle Royale map. Wait. Whenever I do Bowser, I always mean to just do a low voice, but then it turns into that growly sounding voice that actually kind of hurts my throat. This time, I'll get what's owed to me. Gwahahaha. Oh no, he did the pincer maneuver. We're in a bit of a rush, so can you please move? Bowser's actually a nice guy on the inside. I'm such an idiot. Well, next time, Creepy Cavern. See you then. Bye.